So hello guys, I am Dheeraj. So let us begin science pedagogy. First topic, a definition of science. So science is a systematic, organized and objective study of the natural world based on observation, experimentation, logical reasoning and verification aimed at discovering truths, laws, principles and relationships among natural phenomena. So you have to remember the definition. You have to know the meaning of science, that is definition of science. So in short, we can say that science is the organized body of knowledge gained through observation and experimentation. So science is a subject where we gain knowledge through observation and experimentation. You all know what is observation. It is observing things, keenly observing things, viewing things, understanding things. Experimentation is doing an experiment. So just go with the English meaning. So science is a body of language which is where we gain through observation and experimentation. So this is the official definition. You have to I'll explain it word by word in the coming up definition. So let us learn the standard definitions. We have to know it. So science is knowledge obtained through observation and experimentation. I already explained it to it. So what is the focus point? Process plus evidence. So learning science is an ongoing process which is evidence based. So only if there is evidence, there is a continuous process, there is science. So you have to remember that. This is important. Next, science is a systematic attempt to understand natural phenomena through scientific methods. So science is a subject of various scientific methods. So just remember that. It is a systematic, step-by-step attempt to understand the natural phenomena which occur in the nature through scientific methods. The third definition is science is both a body of knowledge and a method of inquiry. We already understood that it has a body of knowledge and it is a method subject which requires research and inquiry. So let us now understand the core features of science. So what makes science science? So first aspect is systematic. So go with the English meaning. Systematic is it follows ordered steps. Step by step. Any process in science takes place in a process step by step. There is no guessing in science. No random guessing in science. As you can see here, there is no random guessing. Next, it is a method. A proper method is followed in science pedagogy or science subject or in the official process of science. There is no random guessing. Okay. Next, so remember the first aspect is systematic. Okay, this is very important. Next is empirical. Systematic is the first aspect, empirical is the second aspect. So let us see what is empirical. Empirical is based on observation and experiments which we already discussed. So the first aspect of science is it's based on observation and experiment. Next, objective, free from personal bias. The concepts in science or the science pedagogy, there is no personal bias. You have no right to correct it. There is no personal feeling, I would have to say. Okay, it is what it is. Science does not change from person to person. If something is happening, you cannot say that is wrong or that is right. So it has a reason. It is systematic, it is empirical, it is objective. Okay, next is verifiable. Verifiable means results can be tested and repeated. So if you conduct an experiment in science, obviously you will get one result, positive or negative. The results can be tested and repeated. If you're getting a successful result, you can repeat it once. If you're not getting also, you can repeat it. So it is verifiable. You can verify how did you get. You can go back to the process. You can verify it. The results can be tested and repeated. Next, dynamic. Dynamic is not fixed. Changes with new evidence. So there is no fixed value. With every process you get a new result, and with new evidence there is new science. So it is not dynamic. Next, exam trap. You have to be careful. Science is not based on belief, faith or opinion. There is no science. If you are following beliefs or faith or opinion, that is not called science. So remember that it is not based on belief, faith or opinion. Now let us understand science as a process. Science, it is not just facts in a textbook. Whatever you find in a science textbook, that is not science. It is not just facts in your textbook. It involves so much. The subject is vast. So the science involves, the process in science involves observing, which we know. There is questioning in science: why, where, how, what, when. There is a scope of asking. Then hypothesizing, experimenting, analyzing and concluding. So you have to remember what is the process in science. It is observing, questioning, hypothesizing, experimenting, analyzing and concluding. It is a systematic process. So this is the order which we follow. The science subject follows the processes in science. Any process in science follows this order. Okay, while teaching also, while doing an experiment, if you are involving in a process in science, you have to follow this order. So pedagogy wise, science is a way of thinking, not rote learning. So the way you think and you get new ideas, that is science. It is not just memorizing. There is no rote learning concept in science. Okay, that is not called science. So we have come across science as a body of knowledge. So let us understand what is the meaning of body of knowledge. It includes facts, and don't get confused. It is not only based on facts. There are facts in science which we have to understand. There are concepts, there are laws, principles and theories. If you are a science student, you should be knowing what are the laws, principles and theories. If you are not a science pedagogy student or science methodology student, here are a few examples. Laws means Newton laws, laws of motion, periodic table. So it is a body of knowledge. You will have facts, concepts, laws, principles and theories. But remember, knowledge without method is not science education. There you should have a knowledge with a proper method. Then only it is called science education. Next, let us think in a pedagogical angle. So science education should develop scientific temper, curiosity and problem solving skills. So you have to remember these keywords: scientific temper, curiosity and problem solving skills. So here scientific temper means thinking logically. If you're a science student, you should not blindly believe in facts. You need to have proof. So if you have proof, then it is called scientific temper. You don't blindly believe facts. You need evidence. So if you're having evidence, you can think logically. That is called scientific temper. Curiosity is the excitement, inquisitiveness and problem solving skills. So a science student or a science teacher, while teaching science, should develop this, and a student should obviously get all these qualities: scientific temper, curiosity and problem solving skills. So don't get trapped in these wrong sentences. Science is memorization of facts. Science is including facts, but there is no memorization in science. There is no rote learning in science. Science is only laboratory work. Don't get confused with chemistry or whatever laboratory subjects. It is not only laboratory work, there is more to science. Science is fixed and unchanging. We have already seen one aspect, that science is dynamic. The features of science is dynamic. It is not fixed, changes with new evidence. You get new proofs, the science changes. That's why we are evolving, right? So remember, science is not fixed, and it is changing. So these are the common misconceptions or confused statements where we get confused. So science is not fixed and science keeps changing. Next, so quick revision, one line to remember: science is method plus knowledge. There is a proper method in science, and it is a subject of knowledge, body of knowledge. Science grows, it does not freeze. So remember, it is dynamic, it keeps on changing, it keeps on evolving. The concept of science grows, does not stop. So remember, first process in science is observation. Just observe something without any logic or first impression. Observe something, try to experiment, do some experiment, and then come to conclusion. That is called science. In science, if there is no proof, it is not called science. So no proof is equal to no science. So let us see one quick MCQ pattern. Science is best defined as collection of facts. No, not only collection of facts. There is more to it. Study of nature based on faith. Don't believe on faith. Next, systematic study based on observation and experiment. So in the pedagogical aspect, in the educational aspect, it is a systematic study based on observation and experiment. It is a fixed body of knowledge. No, it is a body of knowledge, yes, but it is not fixed. It keeps changing. The correct answer is C. Science is a systematic study based on observation and experiment. So one last time, the final definition which we have to remember, not memorize. If we memorize, we are not learning science. So science is a systematic and organized body of knowledge gained through observation, experimentation, and logical reasoning to understand natural phenomena. So any natural phenomena occurring in the nature, through observation, through experimentation, and having scientific temper or logical reasoning with valid proofs, if we gain knowledge, it is called science. So you have to remember this definition.